I suppose I'm not done. I mean, I went through the Thradage, which are interesting, and I managed to solve that problem quicker than I thought I'd have to. I really thought I'd have to fight them in a bunch of combat before I could get them into an alliance of sorts. Which, by the way, if you do that, you can build their ships. Their ships are interesting. An Earthling cruiser can actually handle them pretty well, if I recall correctly. We'll test that out in a future Super Melee. Then I went to talk with Supox, which are interesting and very cheerful and optimistic, and finally went to the Udwig, who are the complete opposite. Now, as I've noted before, and as has been revealed in the game, you need 3 items to repair the Ur-Quan: the Clear Spindle, the Rosy Sphere, and the Aqua Helix. We possess all of these items, and so what we're going to do is take the opportunity to use those items now. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go back to the starbase, talk to the starbase commander. I guess you can go back for like an item report, not gonna bother. Use that, and finally, the Aqua Helix. And now we have a perfect Ultron. Ultron, Voltron. Ruffle, 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 ruffle. Save our game here, and we will chat with the Udwig once again. Let's end this somber shit, which, first time I really just had to blow through the dialogue there. Couldn't handle it. Just so damn annoying.
I am so depressed.
You are?
You can try to cheer me up if you want to.
Okay. Hey guys, guess what we've got? We've got the Ultron. Want to see it?
Yeah. Should I set my gaze upon such a sight, I might suffer sleepless nights for years on end. It is a symbol of the collective Utwig failure. It is our ultimate tragedy. Ah! Every divot, every crack on its surface is etched forever in my soul. Remove it from my sight, lest I purge my... Hey! That is not the devastated Ultron. It is the image of the Ultron before. A trick? A trick? Oh! I had no idea that any species could sink so low. How dare you try to manipulate me with that cheap stage prop? Why, it's not even... Hey! Wait a second. It looks like... Can it be? Yes! It is! A miracle! Oh, happy day! Joyous occasion! You have our eternal thanks, good Captain. You will be immortalized as the blessed figure that delivered unto us our future. We will revere your very likeness. Let me take the Ultron. Yes, I feel the link, the knowledge, and the power. It seems that there is much to do. Indeed, it seems that you should proceed to the second moon of the 6th planet of Zeta Hyades and take what you find there. We no longer have need for it, but the Ultron reveals that you will. I thank you for your part in the grand scheme. We now recover that which is ours via destiny, and proceed to perform our essential service for the universe. But wait! The Ultron throbs and whistles. Matters of significance are being relayed to our brains. It has been so long since we communicated with the Ultimate in such a manner, but slowly the truth is revealed. Our destiny. We have been directed to join with our Supox allies and attack you. No, wait, that's wrong. Sorry. We attack your enemies, the Ur-Quan and the Kor-Ah. No, that's not right either. What? Oh, okay. We must strike only the black ships, only the Kor-Ah. Now, Captain, we must leave to prepare our battle fleets. Wish us luck.
Good luck, Woodwig. Good luck, Supox. As a spoiler warning and the full interest of disclosure here for those who've been watching thus far, as I noted before, the doctrinal conflict is preset. It's predetermined in its ultimate outcome. And the ultimate victor in that, as scripted, will be the Ur-Quan. The Gazurza, the Green Ur-Quan, Ur-Quan as we simply know them, will lose, and they'll fade into the shadows or whatever, and follow the Ur-Quan's doctrinal path of now and forever, or the eternal doctrine. It's called, the Ur-Quan call it by the path of now and forever, the Gazurza call theirs by the path of now and forever, and everybody else calls the Ur-Quan's the eternal doctrine, I think. Which is basically the summary extinction of all life. All sentient life other than the Ur-Quan. That is the time limit. You have... I won't reveal the exact time limit. Suffice to say that the Ur-Quan eventually win their fight with the Ur-Quan, and with that out of the way, the Ur-Quan summarily go about destroying all life. They do skip a few things which are required to win the game, but they can in ways make your life easier. For example, by eliminating the Thradash, you can just land on the planet, pick up the Aqua Helix. By eliminating the Druze, you can just land on the planet, pick up the Rosy Sphere. When they will eventually get to the planet Earth, and it'll be eliminated then. I've never seen that scene before myself, I just know it exists. By making allies with the Utwig and the Supox, you actually buy yourself another game here. They will attack the Ur-Quan, thus delaying them in their conflict with the Gazurza, but the Ur-Quan will still win that. They're predestined to. And in the fighting between their ships, I mean, the Ur-Quan definitely has a lot going for it, so it makes sense that they'd win. But yeah, it's predetermined, the Black Ur-Quan win, and they start murdering everyone. That's your time limit. I don't think the Thradash have any impact on the fight whatsoever. They're just not powerful enough. But getting them out of the way is one way of dealing with them. So, that disclosure bit out of the way. You've all been spoiled and informed. Those of you who did not know, anyway. So that is an important part of making friends with the Utwig and Supox by repairing the Ultron. You get another year. Very handy. Especially if you decided not to grab the portal spawner from the Aralulalileg. I mean, come on. If we were to travel from here all the way to Sol... Oh yeah, we could do it. We'd also be expending 100 fuel units and cutting through the ginormous spheres of influence we have here. As our friends are fighting in the Craterus, or whatever the fuck, star cluster. Okay, folks? Okay. That takes care of almost everyone. We've met almost everyone. Alright? Alright. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to head to Zeta Hyades 6B, which is somewhere around here. Zeta, woohoo, where are you? I don't think I need to talk with the Supox again. Also, I think you're able to build their ships. You'd be able to build the Thradash ships too. I think I might have already mentioned that. If you make an alliance with them, they're not very good. I don't remember them being very good. But yeah, we're done here. Success in this game, oh yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay, let's go there. This is video 36. Saving over my birthday. Damn it. let us fly. Zoom. A rocket ship. Okay, so that's 6. Oh my god, it's a gas giant! I haven't scanned one of those in forever!
I missed you. How it goes?
Okay, that's enough. And now, let us zip on over here. To have an encounter. Wait a second, the Ur-Quan are our friends! We're not going to be fighting them.
Fancy meeting you here, Captain.
Yes! Drew's starship captain. Justify your presence here.
We, the appointed representatives of the Crimson Corporation, merely come to obtain the fair and reasonable payment for our goods. We traveled to this region of space years ago to sell the useless Ur-Quan device to the Ur-Quan. We knew even then of the weapon on the surface below us. This was to be our price. But the Ur-Quan used a clever ploy to cheat us. I had convinced the morose Ur-Quan fools that the Ur-Tron was the answer to all of their pitiful dreams. Powers? The Proctor's wine. Will it give us the powers we crave? I assured them that, yes, the Ur-Tron would give them the second sight. The Ur-Tron would allow them to see into the past and the future. The Ur-Tron would slowly imbue each of them with unique secret powers of great significance. The Ur-Tron would ensure that their race's huge potential for greatness would be fulfilled. Then a mistake was made. Enough foolishness. We will take the precursor device from the surface and then leave. Thereafter, I may see fit to bequeath the entire planet to you, Captain, for your invaluable services in the past, provided you leave now.
If you had any doubts about the Druge being evil, the music, the appearance of this character, bonded in chains with red eyes and hornish-looking eyebrows, perhaps? Man, I wonder what kind of gel he uses to keep those stuck there. I hope that's solved now. We're going to get to fight these Druge maulers here. 5 of them. And I may have to reload this fight. I don't remember exactly how the Druge starships fly. That goes true for practically every ship we've encountered thus far. But suffice to say, they do pack a major punch. I wouldn't underestimate them either. Of course they have their weaknesses, all ships do. But I don't think the flagship is the best ship to exploit those weaknesses. We'll see.
Liar! It is we who are the genuine owners, not you, Captain. Those many years ago, when we offered the Ur-Tron to the Ur-Quan, how they capered and laughed at their good fortune. Fools. Then they begged to hold the device, just for a moment. To close the deal, I permitted this. A grievous mistake. The moment the High Proctor touched the Ur-Tron, her body arched and her eyes rolled back in her head. She began to babble meaningless phrases and howl like a beast. We had expected the Ur-Quan to fall for our sell, to buy the useless device, but never with such gusto. Their self-doubt and lack of clear reason left them vulnerable to our every manipulation. But then, the Proctor's body relaxed, and her eyes slowly closed. When they reopened, her visual orbs shone with a wild and frightening light. This is all we could have dreamed of, and more, she intoned. And now, Drew, as to your price. I opened my mouth to speak, but before I could utter a word, the Proctor interrupted. Wait! The Ur-Tron feeds your thoughts directly to me. Do not speak. I know what you desire. What could I say? That the Ur-Tron was a farce and could do no such thing? I was stunned and silent. The Proctor continued. You Druze of the Crimson Corporation desire an object of great antiquity, something of secret function and value. Very well, it shall be done. And with that, we were led to a small vault. The proctor ceremoniously opened the door of the vault and explained that because we had been of such great service, all of the treasures within were now ours. Inside we found a hodgepodge of ancient and useless artifacts, a glowing rod, an absurd trident, and more such junk. I could see no way to salvage the disastrous situation at that time. But when I heard of you, your travels, and your foolish quest for freedom, I realized that you could be the agent of our justice. And lo, it is so. You have heard our justification. It is valid and unassailable. Now go, and do not return.
Really? That's interesting. You know, from what I understand, you see, you offer a deal. The deal is an exchange of goods, which is what you did. It's what you performed. But I remember it now. You offered the Udwig the Ultron. Now, what you wanted was the precursor bomb device. However, you accepted legitimately this gigantic vault of useless artifacts. You could have rejected the deal. No, but that would have been admitting that the Ultron could not actually do what you wanted. So as far as I'm concerned, it was actually a fair deal, and the device is still the Udwig's, and actually it's mine now, so regardless of your feelings on the matter, you utterly heartless and evil bastards, we will now take the device.
No, you will not. We know your soul, young captain. It is no brighter than ours. We acknowledge our greed. We revel in it. You are the dishonest one, hiding your shame in shadows. You fabricate justifications, rationales. In the end, we are just the same. But now you stand in our way. You will not be moved. Therefore, we will add your true name to our ledger of hatred. But first, die, child, die!
As you wish. Let us begin. Fight! Ooh, got hit. That is the super long Druge Mauler cannon. Now you notice their energy does not regenerate. That's because they are forced to sacrifice crew to the furnace. However, it does have a really long reach. So far that it actually outreaches me. You'll also notice that the ship weapon actually has recoil. And to use it properly, I've found, takes some effort. However, I have lost crew. On the other hand, I probably shouldn't be so damn cowardly. Screw you. Let's sacrifice the crew. Here's Show Fixty. We'll bring him back. I've had enough of this bullshit. Get over here. Uh-huh. What up, son? What up? Your expertise is at long-range sniping? Very well. Maybe I shouldn't play your game until you run out of energy, thereby allowing me the luxury of taking advantage of you as you murder your own crew. Although, my own crew's dying. Again, you could do this with a quick ship, a speedy ship, allowing you to take advantage of the fact that you can move, turn faster than the Druge. You could also escape their attacks. However, I have an obsession now with fighting with the Starluck, and considering that I now have Show Fixty crew at my disposal, I'm okay. That's the Druge Mauler, everybody. Don't underestimate it. It can snipe you, but yes, we have dealt with it. Now this is I've already forgotten. One moment. Right, this is supposed to be video for the 36, and I saved that slot because I was making a backup. Okay. Glad I solved that. We have ourselves a carbide world here, not filled with much in the way of goodies. We're not exactly looking for those goodies. We're looking for what was promised to us. Report from surface. We found a huge precursor device on the planet's surface. A giant, black cylinder, sat within a simple defensive grid. We have already neutralized the grid. Well, actually Jenkins just drove through it by accident, but that seemed to work. The artifact is covered with precursor script, and although we can't translate all of the writing, it is pretty clear that it is a warning, repeated again and again. The energy output of this artifact is scary. It rivals all our ship's engines at Red Line. If I may be so bold, Captain, I would advise that we not experiment with this device until we are back at the starbase. We shall now return to the ship, with the black cylinder device carefully stowed in the cargo area. I gotta admit, that thing looks a lot bigger than the lander, but what the hell do I know? Perhaps the scaling is off in this game. Okay. So with that taken care of, we have lost quite a bit of crew. I wonder if anybody was so generous enough as to keep track of all the crew slaughtered since I started the series. Go do that right now, my minions. Go forth. Pull out the abacuses. Okay. Now, you'll see the Supox and the Udwig are heading in there to engage. The Mycon have pretty much moved back. I think there's a rainbow world here in Groombridge. I'm not sure, and even then, I don't need to go explore it, because like I've noted multiple times, I've taken care of all of my needs there with credits. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pay a visit to the Cyrene, just to confirm my alliance with them at Beetlejuice, and then I'm gonna head back to Seoul, and that will conclude this video. Alright, folks? Okay. My list of devices, by the way. Now, the one I wish to go to is at 502-460, which is right here. For we wish to pay a visit to the Cyrene and congratulate them on utterly eviscerating the Mycon. Take your Jaffo up and shove it up your ass. But, sir, the Mycon don't actually have asses. Good point. Damn it, I don't know, man. I'm a doctor, not a milkman. What does that mean? Photon torpedoes. Oh, pop. No, I wouldn't call them pop culture references. We'll just say culture references, yes. Oh man, guys, we're about to close in on the year 2157. Have you all succeeded, done well in your New Year's resolutions that you made for 2156? Or would you be making the same resolution again for 2157? I do not care. I will not judge you overly much. So, out of curiosity, let's check our good old star map here. The Thradash have been soundly whooped, and they retreat. They scurry away. The Mycon have been whooped as well, which is a good thing. And let us communicate with the Cyrene. There we go. Dum-de-dum-dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum. Save the game. Hello, could we have... well, let's not talk about that.
Success, Captain. The Mycon's fleet is in shambles. Justice is ours. We have revenged ourselves against the heinous Mycons. They fell for our trap so completely. When they approached Organon 1, we were hiding behind its moon. As they approached, their ships broke combat formation in preparation for their hideous implanting ceremony. We waited until they were fully dispersed around the planet. Then we attacked. The standard Mycon tactic would have been to speed out of orbit using a gravity whip maneuver. But the pod ships refused to abandon their slow-moving, deep children's spore pods. They remained in the gravity well. And We sliced them to ribbons. They must have lost a dozen ships to their own stupidity, running into their own plasmoids. The rest? Well, we took care of most of them, in our own special way. And Captain, now that we have taken our revenge on the Mycon, we give you our starship officers and penetrator designs so that you can add our ships to your fleet.
Good. So what happens to you now?
I expect I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few months, overseeing repairs to our fleet of penetrator starships and preparing some kind of defensive system for this starbase. If and when the Ur-Quan return here, we want to have a little surprise ready for them.
May I recommend the Shofixty Glory device? No? Okay. So what's new, Talana?
Not a great deal, Captain. You seem to be the biggest source of excitement around here. I've had requests from just about every officer under my command to be transferred to your Earth starbase to serve under you. If I wasn't running this starbase, I'd be first in line.
Serve under me, you say? I'm gonna kill myself now. Okay! Finally, is there anything else I can do to you? Do for you?
Captain, the next step is to pull down the slave shield from our planet. In my opinion, the only people who could do that are the Chengesi. As far as I know, they are under a shield of their own. Actually, I'm just dodging the real issue, Captain. Your agenda really has only one item. Destroy the Ur-Quan hierarchy. How to do that? I'm not sure. But I know you can't take them head on, even with that amazing ship of yours. You will have to find their weak spot, and then strike it with everything you've got.
Goodbye, Talana.
Goodbye, my human.
Ooh, I am hers. She would be first. All I have to do is reference video number 32, I think it is, 4 minutes in length. Yeah. Before I started recording this session, it's a continuation of today's session. I guess it's technically Monday now, but happy Halloween, everybody! We had a, there were a few comments left, expressing their, enjoyment, I guess you could say, of what transpired. Now, we have the Cyrene on our side, another part of the Alliance. Now, how far away is Sol from here? Oh yeah, we are using the device. And we are heading back to Sol yet again. Wonder how many things the Starbase Captain will have to say to us this time. 506, 474. Let's go! We've done most of what we need to do to complete the game, folks. But there is still some remaining. So, fret not. There is still activity to be had. You know, actually, I'm so excited right now. I'm wondering if I should continue playing. Do it, Grimith! Keep playing! I mean, I'm pumped now. We've made so much progress. We had some annoying bits. Ludwig, but, hey, shit happens. I skipped through that dialogue. Everything's okay. Hello? 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 Starbase Commander?
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Before we proceed, I wanted you to know, a race of plant creatures called the Supocs have arrived in your absence, Captain. They offered use of their ship designs and will supply you as many starship captains as we require. I, of course, accepted their offer immediately. Also, a small contingent of Utwig has visited. After spending a few days setting up our fabricators to build their Jugger starships and providing us with a few capable commanders, they departed. Captain, if you continue to build such strong alliances, we will surely win our battle against the Ur-Quan.
I should hope so. Commander, he didn't have anything to say about the Cyrene, though. That's a pity. I have minerals to offload, Commander. Not a whole lot, but some.
Keep it coming, Captain.
Can your scientists analyze what I've acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Utwood bomb device. Data, analysis has yielded little information about this device largely because of our technicians' unwillingness to open it or even remove the bomb from your ship. That aside, here's what we know so far. The device is correctly defined as a bomb, one of enormous destructive potential, but it's not of Utwig origin. Nothing about it relates to the technology we see in the Jugger ship. We believe it to be of late precursor origin, though it somewhat resembles certain Chenjesu technology. Its original function? Probably a planeteering tool for dispersing unwanted moons. Summary? Unless there's a strong reason to do otherwise, do not activate this device. Leave it alone. Any experimentation should be conducted at least 12 astronomical units from this starbase, and preferably a bit further. That's the end of our scientist's report.
A terraforming device used to disperse unwanted moons. Well then, that's a great thing to have aboard your starship. Oh yeah. Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Captain.
I totally feel comforted having this aboard my vessel. Oh yeah, totally. Let's head to the shipyard here. We have some crew to repurchase for the Starluck, as well as the Spot the Eluder, like so. I think I'm gonna go ahead and scrap the Show Fixty ship now, but we will be keeping the Bekunk Fury and the Arlu Skiff. Maybe I'll keep this Umga vessel. We'll see. So what can I plug in? A Supok's Blade, an Udwig Jugger, a Cyrene Penetrator. Oh yes, it looks exactly like that. Yes. Take that for however you want. I don't need any of these ships, though. I will keep the... You know what? Screw the Umga. I don't need them along. These are the only 3 friends I need. That, and of course, my ship itself. And in terms of outfitting the starship, I don't think there's anything else I want to do right now, other than buying a massive quantity of fuel. So, what do we have to look forward to next? Well, we haven't visited our good friends the Ilroth in a while. We could always pay a visit to them, say sup, oh, maybe engage in a little tomfoolery, godology, that sort of thing. We could also try paying another visit to the Chenjesu. We might be able to do something there, but who's to say? I could be wrong. I might have spoiled the future, but if you don't know anything about this game, then you don't know what's going to happen next. Besides, if you do know about this game, you do know that how much of the game is left, so I guess I could faff about and explore every star system in the game. There's 1 or 2 star names I have written on my index card that haven't quite got around to. Oh well, stuff happens. Do think that takes care of this video though, and I suppose I'm not done for the session, even though it's now faded into Monday morning. I'll record at least 1 more video, maybe 2, we'll see. But then I'll wait until next time, because we're wrapping it up now. See you soon.